Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. Last episode was a good one. Melting Remnant, our first victory on the YouTube, and a really just an episode. That episode kind of opened my eyes to a general strategy. I feel like you gotta hit 3 points with in this game of killing backline, killing frontline, and killing bosses. That episode was the "oh, I get it now" moment for me, the aha moment, if you will. But yeah, thanks for all the support on Monster Train, guys. It's been great. It's been crazy. Most of the time when I stray off of Retropolis, things are not like they're less well received. But like this game's been doing really well for me. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the support on the review videos with Cranberry and on the regular series. I appreciate it greatly. Now this is a monumentous run. If I go into the logbook here, Hellhorned Melting. If I go into my wins, I've never won with this combo. I'm not sure I've ever played it, even. So like, you know, that's pretty sweet. Maybe this will be my first ever win with Hellhorned Melting. Or maybe I'll lose horribly, we'll see. Ah shit, well, Gurg's Goad is a really good relic. I think I'll take it. We can pick up an Alpha Fiend now. I don't mind. What do we start with here? Branding Right, Purifying Cleanse, Welder Helper. Huh. I mean, Slay plus 10. We are against Seraph the Diligent. Which one of these is better? Great question. This makes my Hornbreaker Prince into a pseudo-tank. However, the big problem with this Hornbreaker Prince, the thing that kills me on him, is he can't kill backline. Can I get him a way to kill backline on this run? No, I don't think so. And that's because he never kills the front line in this. Until he starts to get really snowballing, he never will get ahead enough to kill the front line. And as a result, I think he struggles unless you have a way to open up the back line to him. Be that through, you know, a rail beater smacking through the front enemy for him, or like throwing spikes on him is a common one. I think we're gonna go with Slay plus 10. The devil you know. However, there's a case to be made for the other Hornbreaker Prince. I just think that he's going to struggle in this build. Melting doesn't really have a great way to handle it. I guess I could have set him up second floor. Like this one he would farm, by the way, for sure. He's good in combats where there's no heavies like this one, because this is all clergymen as well. What I could have done there, though, is I could have set him up second floor, tried to pick up some ascend and descend stuff to move enemies around for me, and then... yeah, just kind of like make that my plan, more or less. Move him around and then move enemies around, really mess with them, and then have him farm up some armor and then put an Alpha Fiend behind him. With Gurg's Goad, my ultimate endgame here is an Alpha Fiend. Now, how are we going to play this one out? That's a great question. If the collector spawns top 4, I'm just going to have to rely on landing a torch. We have 5 out of 17, and we're drawing 5 cards. Like, it's gotta be. I think we play this out like this. Go ahead and drop my boy to 1, but give him 20 armor. And throw him a Welder Helper. And he's going to tank some hits for me. I think he's going to be fine if I just double Welder Helper him. Yeah, we hit Torch. I'd be kind of upset if I didn't, to be honest with you. And these clergymen that sneak through because of this armor is no big deal. Because it's only going to be like 3-ish damage. If I throw 2 drags behind him, it's going to be a little less even. Gonna be like 2 damage overall. We can throw a little Purifying Cleanse. Maybe get some Train Stewards up here. This is a fine start. He's gonna drop a little low on the armor front, for sure. He's gonna be dropping to a little bit of low health. However, that's when I just drop in a Train Steward in front of him. Oh wait, I can't. I'm gonna need to kill this imp. Goodbye, Mr. Imp. Sorry. I'll put a drag in front just to tank a hit. Interesting. I should have actually torched. That was a mistake to not torch, because torching an enemy does make a difference here. Oh well. It would have made sure I killed one of these guys extra. Actually, no, it wouldn't make that much of a difference, would it? These enemies are gonna be a problem. They're actually gonna punch right through me. Ah, we're doomed. Are we doomed? Is this run over right out the gate? Maybe. I didn't think about these clergymen. It's not going to kill me, but it's going to do a lot of damage to me, most likely, right? Because these guys punch right through this Train Steward, and my Hornbreaker Prince dies first round as a result. Unless I do something about this crazy, like what if I... oh yeah. I think this has to be my play. I don't know. This doesn't look good. I guess I need to draw Branding Right to kill one of these clergymen, and that really changes things as well. Yeah, I don't even hit him. It's fucked. So how's this go? You 3 hit here, you hit here, you hit here. Okay, this drag never attacks. Right, so... Yeah, we're eating like a lot of damage here. This might actually just kill me straight up. I really needed to hit something else. Rough. It was aggressive though. I think I could have played this out in a different way and had it work. I always forget that this guy spawns all these clergymen on me. And that has caused some issues. We can sneak 15 in on him here, I guess. We'll see. I think I'm dead. Yep. It can happen that way. We'll do Hellhorn melting again. But that's the big fear of taking these trials, right? Sometimes it is that way. I hate that they're like, all I want them to add is a button that lets me restart with the same clans on that screen. So much. But yeah, you take that early trial, it is possible that is how it goes, right? Fine. Jack strips, nice. Obviously you don't take armor there, we crush it for sure. But, you know. With jack strips, I'm kind of okay taking brawler here. Going for the multi-strike. We don't have anything to really make him strong, but jack strips should really help. I think I'm gonna go for it. I've never really full committed to multi-strike, I don't think. And it is Seraph the Chased. Oh, it's Seraph the Chased. We can't go rage. But like here, armor emblem, probably not gonna be worth it, because I'm not gonna be able to kill disciple backliners here. I think that you gotta be very cautious with when you take the armor trial. I think that's the most impactful trial. It's definitely the worst trial to have to deal with, in my opinion. Especially on the first floor. Like, I really hate it. Move you up. It doesn't matter whatsoever. Throw these guys out as well, why not? But no, the armor trial is definitely the worst trial. Literally, because what does it do to you? These guys get, like, actually 10 times more health. With no joke, it's like 10x. They go insane. And so when you're given all the clergymen who are supposed to have 1 health, like 10 more health, all of a sudden you go, oh wait, this isn't good. Now is it? I might just cheat my Hornbreaker Prince up to the top floor here. It feels like it's a good play. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. Give him a 2 Train Steward buffer, he gets a lot of extra work in here. And she dies to jack strips, cool. Good. I don't need to trigger Slay. The guy in the back dies. We can just play this out like this, right? But yeah, kind of... I think Hellhorned and Stygian are the 2 clans you have to be the most careful about. Like, you really, really gotta watch yourself when you're playing with them. Because they have the tendency to just like, whoops, I have taken a trial that has killed me on the first floor. You gotta be a little more picky. Is what I've found. Like, armor trial here would have probably done like irrecoverable amounts of damage to me. I think that the first trial, there was a while where I was like, oh yeah, you just gotta slam your head into that first trial. I don't think that anymore. Ritual of Battle, even in this situation where I have multi-strike Hornbreaker Prince and nothing better. Ugh, I can't take this. It's so, but like, I want rage. I don't want this. I can't. Like, this is a bad idea. It sounds so good to me, though. It's like, oh, I could just have so much rage on my multi-strike boy. But god, this card is so bad. I'm gonna try it. Ritual Battle, this is your chance to impress me. Good luck. I'm not taking any of this garbage, though. Ritual Battle, wow me. Please wow me. Go, I mean, we want to go left here. I want to go to the Merchant of Steel and off of this. Big Sludge, Harvest for Rage 2. If there's ever a time to take Big Sludge, it's now, right? Harvest, gain Rage 2, we have Hellhorned. Like, this is his time. The only problem is Seraph the Chased, right? Rage plan kind of sucks because Seraph is going to bop it. I don't have any Rage synergies for you right now either? I don't know. I really think Big Sludge is underwhelming even in his best situation. It's, you know what, Big Sludge impressed me. Throw you some, yeah, throw you a large stone. This is your chance to really show me what you got, buddy. This is your chance to really show me what you got. Even in the worst case, he is just gonna carry this next combat for me. I can take pretty much any trial. He's so strong. Yeah. By the way, update. This is more of a Retropolis thing that I talk about, but the neighbor's rooster, I mused that I wonder if it's okay because I haven't heard it in a while. It's fine. He's doing a lot of crowing over there. My man is going absolutely insane. Putting this guy on the second floor, putting Big Sludge up here is good because these jack strips trigger his rage for me. So he's gonna farm a ton of free jack strips for me. Without any, like, any work, he's just gonna do it. Honestly, I almost want to just end turn here. I guess I should have torched. It doesn't matter. Maybe it matters a little bit. No, it doesn't matter. I didn't think it mattered. Huh. Interesting. Can I throw you a draft just to farm? Because the big thing about Harvest is that I treat this guy's Harvest a lot of times as Slay in my own mind, which is wrong. Obviously this is not Slay. Do a little 20 armor here. I mean, he's gonna beat the shit out of High Priest to the Light. Absolutely. He's farming with these jack strips. What I should have done is I actually should have... nah, it doesn't matter. Look at my dude. Look at that Ritual of Battle. Alright. Big Sludge, you did great work here. I'm very proud of you. Good job, buddy. I'm not taking the second one of these. Are you crazy? I don't really need Vent either, because as long as I don't set up on the bottom floor, I already have this card for free for what I would use it for. And Fortifies whatever. I'm gonna pass. Be very, very picky here. And these cards are also not good. Now, these cards. I mean, Brandon Warrior next to Sludge Large, not bad, right? Throw Sludge Large behind or in front of Brandon Warrior. Every now and then, Brandon Warrior gives you a little extra rage. I think I have to go for this. It feels right, anyway. Now, of course, the big problem is how do I get Brandon Warrior down with Big Sludge? That's a big conundrum now, isn't it? We will work that out, I hope. I really feel like I don't know where to go here. I guess I go to the magic shop, but for what? Maybe to make branding right and Ritual of Battle better? Sure. Because if we can upgrade Ritual of Battle, it's not so bad. I feel like Steelworker's not a bad idea to throw up there with Hornbreaker Prince. Probably. Probably. Double stack, oh, 5 damage, 40 armor, very sweet, very cool, like that a lot. Make this a 1 energy card as well, good. This is a fine shot. You can also, I can look to double stack and +1 Ritual of Battle, and then it's not so bad. Ooh, purge a unit, get an upgraded version later. I could throw you, if I could throw you Big Sludge, that'd be pretty sweet. I think I sent him Branded Warrior, actually. Because here's the thing, Branded Warrior has a while before he starts to do anything for me. Do that. You take good care of Brandon. Brandon Warrior. I would have never called him Brandon Warrior if it weren't for that review video with Cranberry, but now I can't stop. He is just Brandon Warrior. Blading Steel. No big deal. Big Sludge with the large stone does just hard carry me through these first 3 combats, right? Big Sludge just 90 health. He's just gonna ruin these guys. Please give me my Big Sludge boy. Thank you. I'm just gonna take it easy. Because he with jack strips, right? That's the big asterisk here. With jack strips, he's just fucking these dudes up like crazy. Like he's absolutely going nuts here. God, I'm gonna do that. But it's gonna be good to make sure that nothing sneaks by me here. By me being Big Sludge. Once he gets a little more rage, he starts to kill everything though. I think I just like ascend a draft in here so you get a little extra rage triggering. Crazy. Like I just want to kill all these units off. And yeah, you may think I'm gonna take space here, but I think I'm not gonna take space. I think we're gonna aim to take, because how am I gonna fit Brandon Warrior up here if I don't have space? And the answer is I'm just going to not. right? I'm gonna ascend him. And how am I gonna do that? Well, that's a good question. We'll answer that one in a different context. We'll figure that one out later. Times 2. Hey, do you sneak by me here? 10 plus 24? 34? Nah, you don't. You shouldn't. I only need to torch you once. No, I need to torch you twice, actually. But it should be fine. I can also get like a ritual for battle or something like that. It's ritual of battle, not ritual for battle. Okay, 2 torches. Excellent. Good get. And after I throw away all my units, which is very easy for me to do here. I mean, the big problem I see coming up with Branded Warrior, by the way, is that he's never gonna get to kill anything, right? How does he ever get a kill? That's the big question mark that I have right now, and I think the answer is he just doesn't. Right? He never kills anything. Wow, 74 armor. Holy moly. Yeah, can't torch you. We take 2 on this fight. Leaving the first 3 floors, having taken 1 trial and 2 damage total, is good. I think that this is the big thing. Second trial, I feel like you do almost always want to take, but first trial, you can see it seems like you can get away with from time to time, like without having to take it. This run does a lot better because I didn't take that first trial. Actually, get a boy to carry me through the second trial. Wickless Recruitment does nothing. Wax and Spike does nothing. Devourer of Death does... I really think this card is terrible. I don't see it. Every time I've taken him. I think the only way you take this guy is if you have Intent on Death and you like trigger his Extinguish that way. Friendly burnout units gain Rage 2. Paraffin Enforcer, Burnout 3 Lady. None of these seem that good to me. Like this... Paraffin Enforcer, I have no burnout units that are going to benefit from this. Lady of the House. Why? Yeah, why? And Rail Beater, same question. Why? I guess Rail Beater would let me knock the heavies to the back ahead of Big Sludge. But like, why? I don't see it. I don't see any of these. I don't see our overall plan. We're gonna take... Think about it for a second. I'm gonna take Herschel's Compound. I think that draw is the best one in this case. I will make... I'll just make do. Right? We'll just figure it out. I'll ascend units. I could sketches here. Actually, it's not so bad. Sketches and then we just take a bunch of big units that are unplayable otherwise. Doesn't sound terrible. The alternative is I throw multi-strike on Big Sludge. So like, Sketches puts down Big Sludge and a few dregs. The only bad cases is Train Stewards right now, but we can remove those fast. The Pyrestone Housing. Oh my god. I hate it. I hate it so much. Why do these people... all hours of the day feel the need to do these terrible things and make all of this loud noise? I'm so angry. Why are you like this? They were doing this at 3 a.m. in the middle of my stream last night. I'm like, who the fuck is riding a dirt bike at 3 a.m.? What's wrong with these people? I don't get it. I'm gonna take Firestone Housing. I can't handle it. I feel like Slay has to be the way here. I feel like I need this. Like this guy's useless, right? I have to take this. This is way better. Committing to multi-strike sounds fun, but it's not good. Midnight. Someone was doing this shit, revving a fucking dirt bike, flying down the road. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Midnight. Like 3 p.m. Sure, I guess. No one's sleeping. Midnight. What are you doing? Heal health when they go up a 4 means that I'm going to take a ton of damage from Clipped Reflector. A ton of damage from this guy. Yeah, it's not worth it. We don't kill enemies in 1 round right now. Not big heavies anyway. Heavies need to go over 2 turns. Because we need... So, you're going to smack this guy for 25, and then Hornbreaker Prince is going to clean up, hopefully. right? 25, 75, so I do need to play something to stop you from hitting me here. But we'll figure that out next turn. And the 105s. The first Slay is really important. The fact that we got this Collector is really huge, I think. Because this gets him that first plus 10. Takes him up to 70 damage. Yeah, this Collector spawning here is nuts. Like, that's game winning, almost. Like, that's going to save me so much health over the course of this time. Hopefully that dude flying by wasn't too loud. I'll check it in, like, I'll check it. I'll check the level to make sure it's not deafening. And if it is too loud, I will deafen it like I did the last time that we had this happen. But just know I'll be angry about it. Thank you, Ritual of Battle. Hey, the card's actually doing nothing, but it pretends like it's doing something. It's not terrible, right? The thing I can say about Ritual of Battle is, like, the rest of my cards on the turns when I'm playing it are also pretty worthless. If I ascend you, I'm actually 1 damage away from getting the double slay if I ascend this guy here. However, this Clip Guardian escapes with 1 health, but then this Clip Guardian down here is going to escape with potentially more health. Interesting. Oh, they just kill everything, huh? I think it's best a hidden passage up here like this, so that we kill this Clip Defender, and I'll save myself a little health here. I think I saved myself a little health there. Maybe not, maybe the Steelworker would have killed this tank. I'm not 100% on that. But either way, I think that play is fine. Yeah, we get out of this without taking any damage now. This guy's harvesting like crazy. The big problem that Big Sludge has is I think that he's just not the greatest at harvesting. Right? He's 2 rage isn't great. He struggles. Even in his best situations, he's struggling. But, you know, we got this Slay multi-strike Prince up here putting in work. And he's doing well enough. My man, you know, you throw him a branding right here and there, that double stack branding right, he crushes. Like, he's doing fine. He is just 1v1ing this boss after harvesting like crazy. If I throw him a little multi-strike, I think he's gonna pop off. At least for a while. He doesn't pop off forever, however, Battering Ram here doesn't sound terrible, now does it? 4 times the amount of armor on friendly units, at times my boy's having like 70 armor. 1 branding right makes this kill everything for a while. Now the problem is that he's gonna lose armor over time, but I think that having a way to help deal with those heavies early on is really helpful. Is this it though? Because like I have a lot of things I want to do upgrades on, right? How many clunker spells can I take? Because this spell is very heavy. But can I really afford this? Especially with only 1 armor card. I'm gonna pass it. Sorry, Brandon. Sorry, buddy. Branding Ritual? What is that card called? Battering Ram. I wanted to call it Branding Ritual. It's called Branding, right? I'm gonna take Fatal Melting here. A little. This is good because we're gonna need a little AoE for the later part of the game. And we lose. How many units die on my end? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Typically around 10, let's say. 30 damage AoE. I think it's good. It's hard to see a world where that card isn't great for me. Alright, what is Brandon Warrior getting? Almost forgot about him. Endless. Oh, weird. Okay, hold on to it. I think the second part of this is he makes him cost 0 if I just let him hold it. And wow, Endless on that guy. I'm gonna want to give my big slime. Or I'm gonna want to take space so I can endlessly put down Branded Warrior in front of Big Slime. Seraph the Chaste. Do I want more energy off of this? Maybe. Not bad. But like, so 2 Vengeful Shards. This basically puts 2 more deadweights into my deck, but it gives me 5 energy. Is that worth it? Yeah, probably. I think that that's good, usually. Even if I just remove both of those and just move on, I am still taking a free energy relic, essentially. That's fine. Double stack -1 on Ritual of Battle. This is its time to shine. Oh boy, Ritual of Battle. Can't wait to see how he performs. My favorite card. Make Fatal Melting always do 10, throw it a -1 as well. Consume, Torch. Torch really benefits from that Consume. And then we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna Purge a Torch. Actually, maybe, so do I want to keep these shards? This is the question. Do I want 5 energy in this deck? Makes me wish I took the other card. Battering Ram. I'm gonna go with nah, I don't really want 5 energy. However, I'll just remove both of these at once, because pulling out one without pulling out the other is like, why bother? So I'll remove both of them at once. I don't think we need 5 energy though. But with this event, we can essentially just have all 3 upgrades. Enemy spawn at each floor. This is great. It only hurts my setup, but like they just all die to jack strips instantly. I take 0 damage for this even in the worst of situations. Not instantly, right? They take it when they move. Oh, like, you know, just watch. Go big sludge here. Go Hornbreaker Prince here. We got a Vengeful Shard. So you're taking 6. Am I okay with that? I think I'm okay with him taking 6 up there. But I don't want this guy to take 8. Why? Why would I? And there you go. So we take 6 damage onto our Hornbreaker Prince, and as a result get 150 armor. Pretty sweet. And Big Sludge gets to start out stronger as well. Ascending this as Big Brain gets my Hornbreaker Prince that first big slay in there. Gets him scale and thirst. Very good. And then playing Dregs here is Little Brain because Master of Light farms them. However, my Big Sludge also farms them. He would go up to... He gets to keep himself... No, he goes up to 12 rage, which would be... He basically gains 2 attack on the next turn. 49. You're going to be doing 70. He doesn't need to go up to 49. It's not urgent. Hornbreaker Prince getting that Collector Slay is going to be... pivotal, right? Because that first kill gets him that extra 20. That extra 20 lets him punch through. I mean, he would have punched through this Master of Light either way, actually, as it appears. However, I still like it. Pop you a little lower. Oh man, Ritual of Battle. Look at that, it's popping off. If I actually can multiply that a few times, it wouldn't be terrible. But also Seraph the Chased, right? If we weren't against Seraph the Chased, it would actually be pretty cool to use that. However, as it sits, not cool. Kill my own Train Steward so I don't get as much rage on this Master of Light. I mean, that shit, I don't know if I care that much. Yeah, I care, because like these guys are gonna sweep away at the Hornbreaker Prince back here. I'm probably gonna need to throw him a branding ritual. Except it's branding right. It's branding ritual. Branded warrior, branding ritual, Brandon warrior. It's all the same. Hey, oh god. I need to ascend you so you don't feed this Master of Light. GG report feeder. If I don't do that, then this Master of Light's gonna kill my Hornbreaker Prince. I think we have a branding right coming up. Like, I'm pretty sure we draw that anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. But you know, better safe than sorry. Go ahead and set you to 41 here. The enemies don't have a way to do piercing, so this is just pure health gain. There's no world where the enemies get to kill him over that, so it's fine. It is just pure health gain, right? That's the good thing about branding right. There is no way for enemies to punish you for it. As far as I'm aware. My boy back here has farmed up quite a bit. We got a little 24, we got a little 34 damage banger there. We look good. I think we have this. Especially if I just do this, right? Just ascend you. Like, why not? And I may as well ascend this drag as well, right? Like, we can create an overstuffed party for up here where this boss doesn't stand a chance, right? Absolutely. Probably actually really important that I did this like this, huh? Actually might make might be the game-winning difference. Not necessarily because we had a great draw. But like, it was kind of close. It was closer than it looked. That ascend play probably made it stronger. Or definitely made me stronger. I think sometimes I skip plays like that because I'm cocky and I'm like, oh, I don't need to do this, and then I just die anyway. Like, I just straight up, it's like, oh, I needed to do that, and then I lose. I don't need any of these. And Intent on Death does nothing. Subsuming Blade is cool, but... The big thing about Subsuming Blade is that if I play this, if I can throw +/-1 and hold over on this and draw it regularly, this becomes a consistent tank killer. Like, I always kill tanks with this after like 2 kills. I think it's good for that and that alone, right? The fact that that says piercing on it and it scales itself makes it really good. Branding Warrior's finished. Yeah. Rage. Oh, he gets +10 attack as well. So he's Rage 4, Endless, Slay, apply Rage 3 to friendly units, and he has +10 attack. Very nice. And he's free. That's the other big thing. He is free. He doesn't do a lot for me right now. Like, he's just gonna kind of take up space in the deck, but as time goes on, he'll get better. We go ahead. Actually, he can do... If I go Merchant of Steel here, he can actually do some cool stuff. Check the caverns first, though. Oh. So if I take one of these, I get a ton of energy, right? But like, this sucks. I don't want any of this. It's not set. Actually, this does let me have 2 regular 1 energy deal 100 to the front enemy unit cards in my deck, which is good. Actually, I will take that. That's a sweet combo. That'll help me that'll probably help me pick off some big boys. Now we are a little bit clunky going into Fell, but it should be fine. We have a ton of energy also. This is Big Sludge's time to shine. I want to find a large stone for Brandon Warrior here. I think he just really wants a large stone, so I'm gonna reroll for it. Excellent. This boy's just gonna sit on the bottom floor and tank and like beat the shit out of enemies for me. He's gonna soften them up and then hopefully let the other guys finish the job. And we're probably taking space from Fell. We have a lot of things that need space. This is a strange run. I don't feel great about it. I don't feel like we're getting broken to a crazy degree, but I feel okay about it at least. We're alright. Passable. These guys are the big problem. Absolvers are concerning, but I don't necessarily need to be that worried about it, I feel like. You guys up here. I don't feel like I need to be too worried about Absolver because of the fact that we have 6 energy. I can Branding right one of them, but I think it'd be better for me to just set you to 50 armor. Just get that head start going. Because I believe this Fell only has Absolvers as her special units, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that is how it works. He is quite large. 49 times 2 lets him punch through this front boy. I will be taking... No, I won't take any damage from these guys, because these guys... The Absolvers die on the walk up. I just take a little bit of cursing. A lot of cursing, actually, but I can play it all, so it doesn't matter. Obviously, I could have killed him if I was worried about it, but I'm not that worried about it. Because we can actually just unironically play all 4 of these curses and still play the rest of my hand out. Because we have so much energy here. This guy's so weird. I'm not... Do you actually land a double kill? Oh, he doesn't land a double kill, unfortunately. If he landed 2 here, that would be nuts. But yeah, this Branded Warrior is basically just going to sit there and soften up some heavier units to get the Big Sludge going. Big Sludge, you know, I had him last night and I said he was garbage. I still don't think he's great, but he's doing fine. Right? He's blowing his weight as well as he can. 35 times 2. I'm just looking at... I need to get the slays going for Hornbreaker Prince, I think. He's having trouble. Currently. But there's no easy way to do it on this combat, it feels like. How do you feel about just doing this? I think that's probably good. Just send you up as well. Because now Branded Warrior is going to also contribute to the Slay, or the Rage on Big Sludge, and Big Sludge is going to get very, very Rage. He's going to get so much Rage, like a lot of Rage here. By Vengeful Shard we get all of you. The big fear is that Big Sludge maybe doesn't work against Fell. Maybe he struggles there. I'm not certain yet. We'll see, I suppose. But he's getting a lot of Rage. Like, imagine if we had Rage Doesn't Decay, or like Deranged Brute, or like anything to help his Rage, right? Imagine if I had anything, because he's got 36 stacks just naturally right now. If I had any way to make that better. They all die and we get the Branded Warrior kill here. The big problem, of course, is the 32 cards in the deck, but, you know. We're okay. The other big problem, of course, is that Big Sludge is not strong. Like, he's going to die to Fel in 2 rounds. It's just a matter of if he gets enough on the way there. I want to Subsuming Blade our own unit here, rather than anything else. Just because I don't want to steal any kills from Big Sludge. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. I could have kept him alive. But, like, he would have died anyway, so it really does not matter at all. Hellhorned Prince is just not getting any of the action. Which is just bad because I need to give my friend here a little bit of help. 100 damage into Fel. I need to make sure that he doesn't just die and lose, right? Actually, what I could do is I could just ascend both of these two. And we could just make a big party floor, top floor here. Yeah, let's do that. Send you up, farm your last kill. As long as I draw it, right? If it's bottom card, then it's a little bad. Might just be death, but it shouldn't be bottom card. Ah, shit, it's bottom card. It's okay. We'll kill her just through, like, sheer power here. She's at 235. No big deal. That was a little scary. Now we do the math. If I can I get this Subsuming Blade off? Because this is actually a big Subsuming Blade to fire off here, if I can get it. You hit 2 times, you two do 57. You hit 2 times, you two do 57. You hit 2 times, you do 47. I can do this. Yeah. And that's a big Subsuming Blade to get because that pushes it over 10 damage, which lets it kill. But it's not the biggest one because we're past 4/6, but 10 damage is a lot of damage still. Memento Mori. Also pretty good, like a good way to kill some heavy frontliners. However, I think we have our way to kill heavy frontliners in Vengeful Shards, so I'm just going to skip this. And we want space, for sure. What a strange run. I don't really know what we're doing here. Are there any more unit upgrades I can even utilize? I guess Steelworker could use some help. And like, I really don't need to go this way. So yeah. Higher health, consume to heal. We don't have many consume cards. We have like 1. And my Pyre's full health. We'll take 40 Pyre health. You know, we have so much health we can just kind of face tank, even in bad cases. We can face tank a lot of damage on this run. Not optimal, but you know. Worst comes to worst. It'll be okay. Really making good use of this Pyrestone housing here, I feel like. We just leave this, save the money for the magic shop we're probably going to. And 25 times 3 versus 50 times 2. 50 times 2 is better here. I mean, you know, obviously because of the because of the raw numbers, 75 versus 100. However, if I am scaling Rage more than I'm scaling Slay, then Brawler 2 is probably better. However, I'm not scaling Rage onto Hornbreaker Prince. And also it gets chunked by Seraph the Chaste. Let's go. I think we want to see... I mean, it doesn't really matter. Mark of Invasion, these guys are a little more concerning because they have 3 health. Keep that in mind. I do want this 400 gold. However, if these guys... The top 4 will always do 15. They'll always do 30 to me. 400 gold is probably worth that when we're at this high of health point. Because there are cases where I take a little less than that. The middle 4 will do maybe 20 to me. We'll see what the draw is like. Oh, it's the Curse Boys. Interesting. Okay, so we're just gonna take... I'm gonna burn I'm gonna burn 2 of these here, I guess, because I can't burn all 3. But I will take 5. And that is passable. This is also good because it gives me two triggers of Slay on Hornbreaker Prince here, for sure. No way. I didn't draw Big Sludge. That's not good now, is it? It should be okay, I think. I'm gonna pump up your health here so that you don't die. Yeah, good idea. Your ritual battle. This is an interesting start. Really worried that I didn't draw Big Sludge here. However, Big Sludge isn't going to scale too quickly because he is not going to farm free harvest triggers, right? Okay, we only took 5 from the invasion, which is fine. There's Big Sludge. You're a little late to the party, buddy, but you know what? Close enough. We got a ton of kills on Hornbreaker Prince. Saved myself 3 damage by playing Vengeful Shard up here. But let's see. This also lets you get 2 more slays in there. Gets you up a little bit faster. He'll pop. He'll be at good. I think the big problem is this Gilded Wing. I think I am also going to be eating a ton of self-mutilations if I don't kill this Gilded Wing, right? So this is, do I want to take 3 self-mutilations next turn and miss 3 draws, or do I want to guarantee that this Gilded Wing doesn't fuck me up? I think that this play is better. I think I'm okay with taking the 3 damage and the self-mutilations here. My reasoning is because I'll get, this also allows another double trigger on Hornbreaker Prince. He's gonna be really strong. And like, yeah, we miss most of this draw, but that's just gonna be how it is in this run. Like, we're gonna miss a lot of draws overall, and that's okay. Brandon Warrior's down here doing his best. As long as one thing is scaling here, we're okay with it. What I would really like on this run, the big winner on this run would be if I get a One Horn's Tome. I know in the card review video we kind of shit on One Horn's Tome, but like that would actually be pretty strong here. In Passage Brandon up here, and he'll actually do some good work. Yeah, he'll help kill first Steel Wings. He starts getting Big Sludge Snowball in here as well. But One Horn's Tome is playable here. The reason I don't like that card is because it's so binary. It's either unplayable and garbage, or it's game winning. And right here it's game winning. We have 6 energy. And a great target for it in Hornbreaker Prince. However, oftentimes, it is really bad. Yeah, he's gonna crush this boss, I think. I hope. Oh wait, no he's not, because Steelworker has like no health. I need to farm up health for Steelworker as well as I can here. Because he's just gonna get smacked straight to hell. I mean, I think the strategy is just to send everyone top 4. Playing these units gives me a better chance of hitting my ascends. And we can get Subsuming Blade up to 14, it's almost there. 1 more and it punches through tanks for me. It's a little late. The card took its time to scale up, but you know. Didn't hit it. Interesting. I mean, we just hit you for 100 here, first of all. Second of all, we probably just want to... Because we're getting punched through, right? You survive 1 round. I'm getting punched right through here by Nephil. It's probably best to put Ritual Battle here. It's the same amount of damage on either of them. And then Brain Steward can get in 5 extra damage, hit you for 37. It's close. I think that we're not quite there, but if I draw Branding Right, we have it for sure. Ah, I didn't draw Branding Right. But Vengeful Shard does it as well. Close. Very close. Branded Warrior is kind of bad with this Endless. He's almost just a negative. I gotta say. This is a lot of money to spend. We'll see what we can put this to work on. Rage 4, Armor 5. It sounds good, but you know, Seraph the Chaste. We're to the point where Rage is no longer the play. Rage carried me through the mid game, and now in the late game, it's all about Hornbreaker Prince. Like, this entire run is Hornbreaker Prince at this point. Formless Child. Hey, this could be good if I could get my Big Sludge to die quickly. Oh, and we're gonna lose a ton of energy, aren't we? Because we're gonna, yeah. Because of Pyre Wings. Let's get this. Formless Child is a cool idea. Like, kill my Hornbreaker Prince and start him out at 40 extra. But there's a lot of variance in that. There's a ton of variance in that move. Okay. We want to go right path for the removal, the money, and maybe the Merchant of Magic. Left path I would be taking just to make Steelworker have a little more health. Huh. Probably not worth it. We're going right path. Trinkets Merchant first. What do you have? Merchant costs are reduced. 5 damage to enemy units when a burnout unit dies is really good, because this is going to turn my dregs into backline killers, which is a great pickup. Merchant of Magic. What do you have for me? What can I throw this on? Nothing. For the most part, this is just like for Subsuming Blade right now. And I will throw a Consume on the Torch here. Reroll this. If I get holdover, I'm pretty happy. And then we make Hidden Passage. Nah, I'll save the money. If I have 25 gold left over, come back here. Remove these train stores. We're holding on to these just to nuke enemies. 625. I'm gonna buy Exploding Candle for sure, and I think we're gonna pass. I mean, I should have bought Guild Marker first, and I think it's not worth it. Ooh, this is really helpful as well. Railhammer is really helpful for Steelworker. That's good. And we have enough for 1 card removal, which we will throw to another Train Steward. Thank you for your service, Mr. Steward. And then -1. I should have been removing torches, I suppose. I should have removed these 2 before the Train Stewards. Alright, we have a chance. I don't know how good it is, but we have a chance. There's a few things we have to keep in mind. I need to make sure that over the course... So, Pyro Wings spawn on 4s 3, 5, and 7. Or on combats 3, 5, and 7, I mean. Which means that we have to deal with 3 of them. They're going to do a total of 12 damage. Actually, he's fine, right? He lives through the sweep. Hornbreaker Prince. He should be fine. Okay. Let's start off with our step 1 here is probably... It's maybe right to just put Hornbreaker Prince down here and let him get that first slight and then hope I draw into an Ascend. No, that doesn't seem right to me. Because if I don't draw into the other Ascend, it's just over. He dies. That's a high roll play that does not work out in like a lot of situations. He'll just get that first kill on the Slightlings. Yeah, for sure. That's fine. Branded Warrior goes here. I could give him the kill on this Darkwings. Is that worth it? Yeah, like why not? Why would I not? Well, because I want to farm the early slays, right? This is an easy target for the early slay kill. 50 times 2, he's already in death range. Yeah, I don't want to do that at all. We just let him knock down. I don't really want to kill these Lightwings. Actually, what I want to do is I want to Hidden Passage one of them, right? Well, no, because he's gonna die by the time he gets up there. Actually, so if I Hidden Passage one of them, they just die. And it's weird because I want to keep him alive to trigger Harvest on Big Slime, but at the same time, maybe I don't. Like maybe that's greed. But then if I'm gonna kill him, I should just throw the draft down. This is a weird turn. Like what a strange turn. I really don't know what to do. Wish I could see what I'm drawing next turn, right? That would make everything a lot easier. Like also I want to get these cards out, right? I want to get rid of them so I don't draw into them again. This is a real thinker. So let's talk it out. Pyro Wings have 140 health, I believe, same as these guys. You're at 25 times 2. I think the rage triggers aren't that worth it because they're going to be removed, essentially. Oh yeah, and this guy has Harvest Gain armor. Right, so bringing him a little lower is good. I think this is the right way to play this turn out because the Harvest triggers aren't that big of a deal. Because the rage is just going to get chewed away at anyway. That's my final take on it. And yeah, you're basically just softening enemies up to drop them below 100 health for Hornbreaker Prince. That's where we're at right now. Oh, I forgot to play Vengeful Shard. Whoops. That's a big whoops. Although playing it there was maybe wrong because it does steal a Slay trigger, right? Interesting. Now this one's of course right. Because we have 2 Gilded Wings to punch through here. Ooh, I can't have you die. Why'd you get 48? Hang on. Does double stack on this apply twice as well? So it's 24 and then it gets double stack? That's pretty sweet. I want to throw you a drag, but also I really need, I need Hornbreaker Prince to scale as much as he possibly can. But it's a little scary to let you be dropping a little low. But you got a turn to recover. You'll be gaining health soon. Subsuming Blade. Right, there's no reason to let these little goons die. Or live, I mean. Get this out. Take this. We have a lot of health to let enemies sneak through. It's all about keeping our front line alive. I think we don't have the front line for this right now. That's where I think we're going to fall short. I think we really don't have the tank for this as it sits. I think that I needed to set up in a way that got... you know what card I need in this? I need March of Shields. I need to be able to move Big Sludge to the front. If I could do that, I think we actually have it. Unfortunately not. And there's no way to be cute about it, right? It's just there's no answer. Maybe I send you up? Brandon Warrior? No. We're gonna start throwing... I mean, it's sweep, it doesn't matter, actually. And Train Steward just I guess I put Train Steward down because he'll die. Perfect. This is a combat that I feel like there's a path to victory, but it's really hard. It's hard to see this one coming out as anything other than an L. Just because I think that we don't have enough tanking to kill Seraph right now. Keep Brandon alive as well as we can. We're getting that Hornbreaker Prince scaling. And we're punching through a lot of the damage that's coming our way. Get this out. But I think Seraph's just gonna push right through me here. It's all gonna be around branding, right? I need to get my Steelworker to have a ton of armor. If we could have a reinforce on this run, anything like that would be game changing. I think this lets me double trigger, but it's 15 damage, and I cannot afford that 15 damage. We gotta play it as much armor as we can. We have to play for that armor. We gotta. There is no other option. We're coming up on, I think it's better just to do this now, as well. Right, he's done all the tanking he can do, and I think that this is the way to go from here. A Fatal Melting. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter where I throw this, does it? 150. Oh, it does matter. Putting this here makes sure that this Gilded Wing gets popped by Hornbreaker Prince. And I may as well make sure this Light Wings dies. We just need to get enough branding rights onto this Steelworker that he tanks enough rounds for me here. How many rounds does he need to tank? Ah, that's a big number, dude. I'm not sure. Hey, Subsuming Blade kills here. Let's go. Actually, we'll just kill you, right? First of all. So the drag down, stop that. Put an end to all of that nonsense. Tough. This deck, if I lose, I'm just gonna, yeah, wish I had March of Shields here. If I could put this big boy up front and use him to gas up, we would be in a good spot, I think, actually. I've been holding this Ember for too long. This has been in here for way too long, I would say. It's close. I think that we don't have it. I think we just don't quite do enough damage here. Drawing this Endless Boy here also sucks. I think we don't. I think we just quite don't have it, which is a shame. I'm gonna minimize my damage taken here. Take you up to 114. We get, what, you give me 4 rounds? You get 1. I think it's just barely a miss. It's a shame. Maybe if I draw branding right, we can maybe make it, but it's like, we're like 1,000 short, right? Oh my god, wait, it's actually so close. Holy shit. Wait, do we win this? We win these! What? That's insane! That's crazy. We win this. What? 30, 60, 90. You get 4 rounds in? And then I guess wait, so you only get 4 rounds in though. Oh, but Big Sludge gets 4 rounds in. I'm neglecting Big Sludge's fucking 8 hundo contribution here. Like, the math just doesn't seem to work out to me. I'm actually gonna watch this on like 2 times speed to see how we win this. 270, 270, 120, 120 is, that's like, so we're only doing like 800 around. I guess we're doing close to 900 around. Wow, that is crazy close. Oh, we win. Do we actually win? We win this because of that. No, we don't win this because of the harvest trigger on our own boys. Wow. I actually almost perfected that too. Which is really crazy. Wow, we win these. Huh. I'm shocked. Like, I really thought we came up just short there. That's crazy. Big Sludge actually carried. Congratulations, Big Sludge. There was a point in time where I thought you were bad. I still think you're bad because you're a unit that only makes sense if you're playing alongside Hellhorned. I mean, not necessarily, right? He just stood on his own, gave him a large stone. What Big Sludge really synergized with here was Jack Strips, right? Because he was able to just farm those 2 health enemies for a very long time. And yeah, there we go. Go from a no Covenant victory to like never having won with Hellhorn melting in my entire life to a Covenant 25. We're knocking these crowns out too. Like, I'm closing in on it, right? We got 2, 10, we got 11 more to go. I haven't been forcing anything, by the way. I've just been playing random and letting it fall where it may. Don't really play very well as Awoken or Stygian, I suppose. I'm still learning these two, I feel like. Hellhorned, I think I kind of understand. Slay, Hornbreaker Prince is pretty sweet. But yeah, we win these. I'm shocked. Like, that's a crazy win to me. I would never have expected. From a 4-1 loss, which this run also would have lost on 4-1, by the way, if I took the trial, right? But we converted it to a victory. I think I've suicided into too many trials, and I kind of, well, no, because I suicide into a lot of trials to, like, limit tests, right? I see, oh, can we live through this? No. All right, understood. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.